I'm sending so much love out to you all right now, because you are where you are right now because this is where you are meant to be. And it's just keep holding strong within yourself, because you're here for a bigger purpose, and it's not much longer. I know I keep saying that and I can't give you an exact date, because it's all about the collective. When the collective connect, and honestly, if you look around your country, you will be seeing more and more people awakening. And that's what it's all about. People are awakening up to the atrocities that have been happening in your country. So you are there to become the beacon. Well, you are the beacon of light. You are there for a bigger purpose. So don't give in, because you've come this far now. It's not much further to wait. And just keep pushing out and have this complete knowing in your heart that you have got this and you are protected. And yeah, so I've got another remote view that I want to share. And yeah, because I went out the other night, and yeah, it's a little, again, I never know what I'm going to bring through, but everything's different. And I start off with this first part. It only goes for a short time, and don't get too emotional on it, because it's just giving you an insight. So yeah, I did this one on the 1st of November. I know I'm a few days late, but I've just had so much to get through and getting new equipment to help me. So yeah, let's get going. As I sat down to go out there to do a remote view the other night, I found myself experiencing this knowing of a past life I had. Next minute, I had this overwhelming emotional experience. A little boy, Johnny, wanted to come through, so I allowed him to speak. He automatically started talking with me and said the following: "It's only brief, but you will get the idea of what he went through." And this is him. One of the ladies that looked after me showered and dressed me in some new clothes that I have never seen before. She combed my hair, but did not make eye contact with me. It was like her job. I didn't normally get dressed in good clothes, as they didn't quite fit me, but I enjoyed it, as I never have been in fresh clothes since I've been here. I'm with all the children. We're in the dark. I was wondering, when am I going to see my mum again? Miss, she was a nun with the white and blue trim. She took my hand and took me upstairs, where I've never been before. We then came into this room, and there was a man and a lady. There were documents getting signed, and they looked happy. I had this weird feeling within me. My name is Johnny, and I am 6 years old. I didn't want to be around this couple, as there was something about them. I'm scared, and I can now say they were the worst years of the rest of my life from that day on. I ended up committing suicide from the abuse that I endured. Now I can speak for many of the children, as this is how they have been trafficked underground. There were so many of us, and I cried in the dark shadows as it was continuous. It was a very dark time, and yet it was the only family I knew, the other children. Miss said these people were going to look after me, and she was wrong. The light of all of this will come as soon as the Queen and the London Bridge goes down. It will all be a kickoff. There's so much more to happen. That is why the pressure is on out there. For all worldwide leaders are puppets now, as it is being brought to light. For you know in your heart this is not living, and how can any leader rule upon the people on how they are, keeping everyone in pure evil fear? For the ones that are not awake and are supporting this, it is their darker side that is coming out. For what in their right mind will condemn another human being like an animal? For this is showing their true colours, as some are supporting for punishment for the ones that stand in their sovereign self, that refuse to have the poison in their bodies. Once you accept this contract, you hand over all your rights. Yet they think their leader is looking after their best interest. This is like the slavery, the black slavery all over again. This time it is of all races, segregating into two groups. Something's just fallen down. Cool. The ones that do get the jab feel they have a superiority over the others that they must obey or else. That the unjabbed need to be punished and all rights taken away from them instead of being a free living man or woman that we all should be. Yet we are all the same. They are no better than us, for they want to punish for what we have done, standing up against tyranny. Why? You got to ask, was HCQ and I'm going to say it longer so it doesn't get caught up on the words on YouTube. The Iver met taken off the market just when this kicked off, and yet it had a 60-year FDA approval. You would think then, if it was that dangerous, as they had said, that it would have seen the effects by now after 60 years. What happened to building up your immune systems without taking this jab? We have made a choice without fear, and knowing we do not wish to participate in an experimental medical procedure with no long-term studies, as they are the human study that is taking place now, right in front of us. Sadly, they have been blinded, along with their soul has not been calling out to them, as they are disconnected, or they just don't understand the message from within. What has happened to their soul? Many have gone extremely nasty, and yet the ones that have made this choice are in peace. They walk this earth in pure peace in their heart, and their God is inside them. We are so happy, and you can see it in our eyes. Yet the others that have made that choice are walking in so much fear, as they have been told that the unjabbed are dangerous to them. So this is where you have got to ask yourself, what was the purpose of the jab then, if it does not keep them safe? This is how a war is created with apartheid. But fear not, as all of this will be overturned. The light of God has come through over the weekend, and it only days to a week for more to be shifted up. Within 3 days, they're going to be extremely hard, and fear will be pumped out to the extreme. So sit back, take it, take the punishment. For you are a slave in their eyes, yet you know you are a warrior of God, as you carry the truth sword in your hands. So raise it up and then plant it in the ground and claim your sovereign soul now. Whoo, I can feel that going on through. The minute you claim it, become it. Fear not. Do not let another consume you, for they are the ones that have been deceived. You may have disconnected yourself from the system, and you have stepped away from the matrix, and yet they live in that matrix because they have got themselves in there to stay. When you step out of the matrix, you can no longer go back. You don't even resonate to that energy and keep walking forward with your head held up high, knowing you have saved yourself because you have disconnected, so you are safe. From here on, and keep your mind clear and your heart open for more love to come in and shift up your thoughts and shift up in your heart. For this is an incredible future laying in front of you. Allow the songbirds to sing and listen to the frequency of nature and the heartbeat of Mother Earth. For when you really connect in to what is real and what your body resonates to, it is then truly what your heart desires. It is total peace and freedom. We were born to have this, but it was stripped away. And little bit by little bit, they have taken it away more and more to now it is so ridiculous. So stand in your sovereign self and know you are no longer belong to the matrix. And you are a free living man or woman. And you are alive, not lost at sea. As you have been traded out on the stock exchange with your birth certificate, once your parents registered you in the system. So that is where it all started. I remember my middle daughter, for some reason I could not remember the name I wanted to call her, so I refused to register. I then got a warning that if I did not register her, I would be fined. So we called her Hey Baby, and so my other daughter would walk around going, Hey baby, hey baby. Back then, my God, I knew then, but I didn't know and what was really happening. And it was just how it worked. And it was on the last and final day, my guides reminded me of the name that I wanted to name her. But it was the whole time. I think I had 6 weeks, 3 to 6 weeks. I can't remember. It's been like 26, 27 years ago. And yeah, her name is Kelsey Rose. And but yeah, I just got that right then when I oh my gosh, yeah. So I knew then. You are worth millions. And guess what? I can personally see all that money is going to come back to you very soon. It is a boomerang effect that is about to happen as the light has won. So stick your shoulders back and push your chest out and stand tall and proud that you have made it to the other side of the matrix. For this is why you have come and found this video today. It is so exciting because the energies have shifted and there is so much energy on the earth now of high frequencies to help dissolve the negativity that is on the earth plane right now. You will notice the ones that have done deceit to the people. They will start dissolving away as they will no longer resonate on the frequencies that you possess. Excuse me. Shield yourself from others that wish to hurt you, as they see your soul as pure and they have to attack. Walk away. Do not get into any form of confrontation. Don't let them destroy you, for you are who you are now. Go and seek the souls that will embrace you, as they will feed your soul. Change up from where you were headed, for your employer is now wanting you to be jabbed for their own gain and connected into the system. Listen to the universe, as it is completely stepped in. Most don't even know it, and they are fighting natural law of the universe. They're getting shown to disconnect from the control of what has kept them enslaved for so long. Obviously, this sector you work in right now will no longer be, as they are supporting the cabal, and for them, this will be going down. So this is the time that you are needing to shift within yourself to work out what your true purpose in life is and whom you wish to surround yourself around. Take this time and really listen to your heart before, and what you choose is your own fate or your destiny. Your destiny to move forward and your destiny of love. So take your children and your family on the same timeline as you and go into nature and listen to the heartbeat of Mother Earth as she is calling. Let go of what no longer resonates with you. For when you let go, you will be incredibly rewarded. You will never have to want for anything. All the technologies that are coming through are totally off-world, and that is why we cannot comprehend it in our reality now, as there is well over 6,000 to be released. It is the most unexplainable experience that you will encounter. Life is like switching through dimensions. So give yourself permission to walk through the veil of what has been in front of us. As all the time we did not know, the deceit was right under our nose. Well, time for that door to be closed and for the new one to be opened. So change up your thought patterns of lack of confidence, as you fear is what is holding you back. The door right now is there. It's waiting for you to open and go into your own meditation and see that door. I have made many meditations which you'll find on my channel, and you can just go through and listen to a meditation and just get into that space, because that's all you're needing to do right now, is to help yourself that way. You can do it down by the sea or under a tree. Start automatic writing and grab a pen and paper and become the tree and see what it wants to say to you. Allow the tree to talk through you and allow any thought pattern to come through and just start writing. This is what we call channeling, automatic writing. And this is the channeling from the tree, because the tree has got a frequency and it is set for you and for your message to come through. Give yourself your own reading and ask for love, light, and protection to be placed right around you before you start. So what I do is I focus of a band of light that goes right around me, join it up, and then go up and over. And I ask for the space and for myself to have that protection. And also if I'm doing it with other people, I'd be doing it for them as well. You'll be amazed on what can come through. So live simple and not complicated, for that is what the lockdowns were all about. For you to unwind from your busy life, as if you sit back and take a good hard look about your life. It is all money and assets. But when is enough? It never is. And you strive to do more and more. You're wanting better for your family, better car, better home, better income, because you are competing against one another. And it is a competition out there, as you are the only working, you're providing half of your wage. That's what I'm trying to say there. For you to be out there working, half of your wage basically goes to the cabal. And we thought we're paying tax to help our country. Think again. For what are you and where are you wanting that money to go in your country? This is why the social media and TV were designed. It was to show you what you didn't have. That is why you strive continuously, as you wanted that latest car, you wanted that latest phone, the best house, and these are only things to deceive you, because you have lost the true nature of whom you really are. The lockdowns have made you become more aware of this. You realized your family was hurting and you became closer to them. They're the others that lost their families through this, through tragedy and disagreements between families with different opinions. This is where you also see, when you went out, you found more like-minded people that you resonated more towards than even your own family and friends. So you follow your heart now and allow the true essence of the universe to guide you. It is like a sea of incredible love energy that comes through you when you are connected. Listen to it and don't fight it. When you connect to the energy and you become love, and you will walk with so much joy in your heart, you can no longer see the fear that the others go through, because you are not in the matrix, no longer. And you cannot understand why they cannot see what you see. That's so special. It is because they are so programmed in their belief. They are totally disconnected in their spiritual self, that they cannot feel the emotions or the frequencies of spirit. That is why they do not understand, as there is a disconnection to their soul. People are looking up to scientists as God, instead of listening to what is happening in the public arena personally. People are silenced for telling the truth, as Madam herself in government has quoted to us what they are the only form of truth. What the fuck? Excuse me. Change up is that about? Yet many believe in this. Ask yourself, do these scientists, are they connected to their souls or paid opposition? As many hundreds of people in front of them are dying and thousands have been injured. Now they are targeting it on our kids. That's when they have gone too far. The doctors are getting paid for each jab and along with the testing. Massive money-making machine. While we watch our people dropping. They are holding up demonic rule, and that is why victims' families are now standing with us. I've been a natural therapist for over 20 years and internationally trained, and I could not get over how much sickness came in along with cancer-causing cases since they introduced the flu jab, along with new jabs for the teenagers. Then let's add to the matrix chemtrails, fluoride in the water. Did you know we in New Zealand are the only country in the world still dropping 1080, while all the other countries have banned it in theirs? WTF is that about? Come on, enough is enough. You are told never to question the ingredients in the jabs. Just know they are safe. And it's been advertised everywhere they are safe, especially pregnant women and children. Yet people look up the ingredients of food, of what they put in their mouth. Yet they do not question and accept their government would not do them wrong. For these people have been in their darkest days. Even myself, I have watched family and friends thinking they're going and doing the right thing for the collective. Their heart is in the right place. Karma is now up, and it's going to be presented out into the public on the ones that have deceived the people of the land, reaping their karma. They have used taxpayers' money for these jabs. Their karma will be upon them 100 times over. Divine justice will be served, as I've seen this for many years over the past 10 years in my visions. One thing my beautiful mother has always drummed into me: you treat others how you would like to be treated. With your family and friends that chose this jab, please do not condemn them. Wish them luck and move on. Everyone is on a different journey to one another. For the ones that are on the same frequency have the most incredible experience awaiting them, as it's coming so close now. It is like you can touch it. So again, like the other video, you stand on the hill and you wait for the energies to come through. For the next few days, there will be intense. And when you have a knowing in your heart, it will wash over you, as you will no longer resonate to this energy. It does not connect with you. So do not allow it to connect with you and absorb your energy. It is like water off a duck's back. You're immune to it, as it no longer affects you in any way possible. Negativity is not absorbed on a positive soul's body. So enjoy, and this is the biggest thing at the moment, is to connect into source. Do a gratitude each day and be grateful for what is coming through, because out there it's going to be magical, and it is magical, and we are in for the most incredible ride of our life. It is something we couldn't even imagine what is going to go through. You will be grinning from ear to ear with an ache in your face from smiling so much, along with the expansion of your heart chakra. It is going to be explosive, as everyone around you will be telepathically talking. You don't need to be using your voice. Whoopsie, just get up there. And we will be more connected to our soul. It'll be a year for all the shifts to take place. But what is happening right out there now with the jab will be stopped very soon, so you can breathe. What I meant in a year, that's organizing all sorts for the big cleanup of all the industries. It's not just going to go boom, it's done. It's going to be worked through. So that's the year that I'm talking about, but not this. No way. Oh my God, no. This is going to be massive, that we will not even be bothered on what they have been trying to roll out once it comes through. The ones that are so grounded into it, along with the non-humans, they will continue their own apocalypse and let's just leave them to it. Your life is about to shift dramatically, so hold it. in your heart and wait on that hill, as you know who has shifted already and they know who hasn't. They know who you are and everything about you. They know your personalities and they know how you work and how to work with you. Because in your sleep states, you have been going out into the universe. And while you sleep, you already have tapped into the future self. Your future self you've tapped into. You've become as one. This is why you connect in to your future self. That is who is guiding you right now. This is where you're getting your strength. So have no fear. No fear. You walk with so much light in your heart as your future self is so connected to you right now, and it's so magical as you already know what is in front of you. Nobody rescues you as you have already rescued yourself, because you have already done this. It's rolling out this way because by connecting to your future self, that's letting you know you've made it. Your future self is coming back because this is an illusion that you've participated in your mind. So your future self has come back to wake you up and slap you. So get on with it. Get in. Because you have stepped out of the matrix. You have connected into your future self now. So just know in your heart you made it and hold no fear. Your future self is within you. Your future self is guiding you because you made it to the other end. This, what we are playing and rolling and connecting out in this 3D world, is an illusion stuck in your mind. So shift up and believe in yourself. So keep walking forward, as this is the most unbelievable experience you could ever encounter. Don't look back, as the future just is right through that veil. You see it in the movies. They just walk through this veil. There is no limitation on your manifestation. So start practicing now and start practicing what you are wanting and manifest it right down to whatever scale or upscale that you require. This is certainly going to happen. The universe frequency is listening to every call that is going out. That is your request, as it will be upheld. Be patient with yourself, and the frequencies of the transmission is unbelievably fast now. The key to this is never disbelieve that you won't receive. As you have just asked the universe to not put the request out if you do not believe in manifesting. So if I said, I wish to have an amazing day tomorrow, if I had something that was horrible in front of me on that day. And if I manifest and go and see myself having the most incredible day, that whatever that was going to hold me back, I then visualize that I walk through it. Nothing attaches to me. Nothing affects me. I literally visualize seeing myself get through that day in complete peace, and it'll be amazing. Now I hold that thought. I do not allow a negative thought to come in, because as soon as I say, oh no, that won't happen, I can't do that, well, I've just put it out to the universe. I'll cancel that. No. So do not ever have self-doubt on yourself, because that is your request. You're saying, no, I don't want it now. No. So fear not. For when you go to sleep tonight, give gratitude that you have made it this far. Please, whatever you do, if you have been given a date, grab it, cleanse it. This is for your work. Send it love to neutralize the energy and thank it, as that is what the shift that you needed to kick your ass into touch. Step forward into your new life that you are creating. Do not fear that you have no money. Do not fear because you are manifesting great fear in front of you. So what are you calling in? Are you calling in fear? So don't have it. Do not think about it. It is not about that, because very soon everything is going to roll out. And that date was given to everybody about your job and when you have to go and get the you know what. There were different sectors of dates from the end of October to the 14th to the 15th of November, and even December. So you have been given this time. So send love to it. Do not bring it in and see yourself visualizing walking on by as it no longer serves you. Remember, a mandate is not law. It is a man asking you on a date and you do not wish to participate and give them your consent. So that contract cannot withstand without your consent. But don't take my word for it. That's just my knowing. Feel free and undo the shackles and step out and lift your whole vibration up as the angels and the off-worlders are awaiting you. They have already been mapping out your request as your future self has already set everything in motion for you. So once you tap in to what you wish to have and how you wish to live, and then and only then you will tap into your future self. It is the most exciting times for you, and believe in your abilities and believe in yourself. Upskill yourself and do whatever you need to do for your dream to come into fruition. For when you work for humanity and the betterment of mankind, this is the only then that your dreams and desires come through. So God bless and peace and love. You have got this. Oh my God, you have. And I totally believe in you. I push so much energy your way because I know you can do this. We are collectively doing this. Your future self had not come through now if this was not real. You've done it. And believe in your heart and your mind and your body and soul. I believe in you. I love you. And if you find that this is something you would like to share to another, or subscribe and click the notifications so you know when I put them up on my YouTube channel, Karen O'Dell. And I'll also put a link in there because I've also just opened a Telegram channel as well. So I send you so much love and you have got this. I love you. Bye-bye.